Yeah, we talked to Billy about this last night, but on Trevin Brazil, I mean, you were with him last year, you're playing with him this year. What's the biggest difference that you've seen coming out of him, just from your perspective as one of the guards?
Just I mean, he just doing everything. He being a great leader, being a great teammate, and he just being himself. I mean, I'm not surprised about anything he doing. That's something I always knew he could do. So, I mean, him as well. He just showing it to everybody else what he can do. And he showed the last year as well. But I mean, he's been playing good, and I mean, I'm happy to have him on my team.
Appreciate it.
William,
Appreciate you.
looks like you're back with us, William.
Yeah, I'm right here. Um, yeah, DJ. Yeah, DJ. This is William Hathaway from Local Talk Narco Ball as well. I wanted to know your feelings about coming to play and the Never Forget Classic. Even though you're from New Jersey, I followed you during your high school career. Great player. What is your feelings and expectations of this game coming up? Against a tough opponent in Houston. Both teams are ranked. How do you feel about coming to Newark, playing in front of your family and friends, and this Never Forget Classic?
First off, it's an honor just to be able to play in this game. Honoring so many great people and honoring such great people, and just to be able to come home, it feels great. Playing in front of my family. Not a lot of people get the chance to do that in college. Go home and play in front of their people in their home state. So I mean, I'm excited and I can't wait. And my expectation is just to go out there and have fun. I feel like it's gonna be a great game, and I feel like all we just got to do is just prepare. You know, just go out there, have fun, and prepare to fight.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Jackson, you got something?
Yeah, DJ, Cal a couple games ago, he talked about with Carter dealing with expectations and just kind of wanting to ditch that. And as a leader on this team, as a guy that's had expectations, I'm curious, have you had any one-on-one conversations with Carter, and what are you seeing from him now as his game has really started to kind of take off the last few weeks?
Uh, he been doing great. Like you said, coach been saying that to everybody. Really, just don't play with no expectations. Just go out there and have fun. And I mean, he been showing it. The way he been playing. He went out there, especially Texas Tech game. I mean, he went out there and just played his game and did what he do. And I mean, it showed. He looked like he was having fun. Most importantly, and I mean, he was playing amazing. And I mean, that's the Carter we know. That's the Carter we know to be. And I feel like he gonna continue to keep doing that.
Yeah, TB called the Texas Tech game a personal one, based off how last season ended. Just what was that moment like for the team, for the guys that, were a part of that loss last year? How much just a little boost maybe for the second this late non-conference stretch?
It felt good. It felt great. I mean, as competitors, you always gonna say a game like that is personal, especially to somebody you lost to in a game like that in the Sweet 16. I mean, so I mean, you could say it was definitely personal. Just the fact that we lost to him, and in that game in March. So, I mean, we all competitors, so just to be able to get that win, it felt good. It's like you got the win back, and it felt good.
You guys lose last year in the tournament. Houston goes on to play for the national title. Did you watch any of do you watch the Final Four? Do you watch the national championship? Are you too bitter after going out, or are you a fan and tuning into those games?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't think I really watched the next game. I might have watched a little bit of the Final Four, but I ain't really watched the championship or nothing like that.
What do you know about, like, I mean, I know you guys haven't watched too much film, but they've got a reputation of, physically tough, really good on defense. Like, what do you know about Houston? Just not even maybe this year's team, but just, what that program is.
Uh, I mean, they're a great program. Like you said, very tough. Very hard working program. I mean, they play very hard. That's the main thing. They skilled, very well coached, but the main thing is that they play hard. They fight no matter who they playing. So, I mean, we know we're gonna have to go out there and fight no matter what.
Talked about Darius already, but last night, 10 assists, zero turnovers. As a guy that's played a lot of point guard, how tough is that to just have the ball in your hand that much and not cough it up, not give extra possessions to the other team?
I mean, that's super tough. That's super tough. Anybody could tell you that. Just being able to make that many plays and not turn the ball over at all. Sometimes a turnover is okay when you making that much plays. And I mean, he ain't have no turnover. So that just goes to show the player he is and, the player he always has been, how great of a player he's been this season and who he is.
Appreciate it, DJ. Enjoy New Jersey,
Appreciate
man.
appreciate you.
Steven,
Hey DJ, how you doing?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing well. First of all, thank you for doing this, but I apologize. I joined a couple minutes late, so I apologize if this was already asked.
I
But given you were a high pedigree freshman under John Calipari, what type of advice have you given to guys like Darius Acuff, Malik Thomas, all your freshman teammates? What type of advice have you given them throughout the process?
really just to beat ourselves, just to play our games and that coach might be hard on you, but he just coaching you because he care about you. I mean, everything he say just to help you, and he just care about you and he want to see the best for you and help you become the best player you could be. So that's really like the main thing. But I mean, they've been doing good. I ain't really have to really say too much to them because I mean they've been doing good. They picked up on the game fast, and I mean they great players, and I mean they very coachable. So I mean, they've been making the process easier for themselves as well.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Anything else for DJ? Doesn't look like it. Oh, sorry, Gina. I don't see your hand. Go ahead, Gina.
That's all right. I just raised my hand again. I mean, how much pride are you taking in being the vet or a vet of this team? Because I mean, again, looking back, you may not have been in this situation a couple years ago, but yeah, how much pride are you taking in being that elder statesman or one of them of this group?
You can say I take a lot of pride in it. I mean, it's just an honor, it's a blessing, to be able to be playing under coach for 3 years, be playing on this team for 3 years. So, I mean, I'm just happy to be here. Whatever I could do to help my teammates out, I'm happy to do it. So I guess you could say I take a lot of pride in it.
Yeah, and you mentioned before that playing off the ball a little more has not been a huge adjustment, but just when you are kind of shifted into that type of role, like just what are you sort of looking at on the court and where are you sort of finding your spots and seeing the floor? Like just how does that sort of change, how you sort of are used or sort of view every possession when you're not maybe handling the ball quite as much?
I feel like naturally as a hooper, it's like an easy adjustment. You just got, I mean, when you on the ball, you coming off of more screens and stuff like that. You making more reads. I would say when you off the ball, you really reading the defense. Like you seeing what the defense does. First, you watching the defense because you off the ball. So it kind of gives you more time to see what's happening and more time to see a play before it even happens. And I feel like off the ball, you could be, I would say, like more aggressive, like attacking more, stuff like that, just from getting passes and not having the ball in your hands all the time.
Yeah, and the last one for me, I promise. Just got to ask you about your fellow Camden teammate, Billy Richmond. Just where have you seen the most growth in him this season? Just in his second year in the program.
I seen a lot of growth from him, honestly. I mean, he had a great year last year, but he been playing good as well this year. Coach said all the time, he get in the game, the energy going to shift because that's just the type of player he is. He always going hard in practice, and he's been in the gym a lot. It's been showing. He been hitting a lot of jumpers in the games and stuff like that. So, I mean, he been doing very good. And that's something I say he improved in very well, just hitting a lot more open shots.
Thank you.
Thank